What's up, my fellow warbirds? aka the War Eagle is back with another video, and we finally have an answer to what is coming to War Thunder Update 1.99, and that is the Italian Navy. I actually had talked about this in my last video as to what could possibly be coming, and I had a feeling that this was probably going to be it, the Italian Navy. So it's finally here. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this, so let's read into it. We're happy to reveal in the upcoming War Thunder major update we plan to introduce the Italian Navy coming to the game. We look forward to introducing these Navy beauties and telling you about the many things in our upcoming devlog articles, so keep an eye on today's news. Keep an eye on the news, sorry. Today we are presenting one of the vessels that will be introduced in the Italian Navy, the torpedo boat MS-15. An early 1940s Italian motorboat, heavily based on early German Schnellboot, featuring excellent seagoing characteristics and deadly armament. Alright, so let's get into the history of this. In the early years of World War II, the Italian Navy realized the drawbacks of the MAS series of torpedo boats. Namely, the vessels of this type boasted excellent speed but had less than ideal seaworthiness. As a result, the Regina Mare began looking into procuring a vessel that would address this problem in the early 1940s. The answer came quickly with the fall of Yugoslavia and subsequent seizures of their limited naval force by the Italians. Having found older German-built Schnellboats of the Lurisen type, I guess that's how you pronounce it, the Italians soon came to the conclusion that these vessels ideally fitted the current needs of the Navy. As such, the captured examples were taken back to Italy, and a nigh-identical design was derived from them by the shipbuilder CRDA. The design, designed by CRDA 6... sorry, I can't speak today. The design, designated CRDA 60T, only differed in the power plant choice as well as featuring Italian weaponry, while the rest remained virtually identical to the original. The first of the CRDA 60T torpedo boats were completed in April of 1942, of which around 36 were built. The CRDA 60T torpedo boats first saw action during World War II in the summer of the same year. One of the most notable successes of their early service career was the fatal injuring of the British light cruiser HMS Manchester, followed by sinking of British ships caused by MS-16 and MS-22 in August of 1942, also marking the largest target to be destroyed by any motorboat during World War II. Some vessels of this type also served with the Kriegsmarine, particularly those which were captured by the Germans following the signing of the armistice in September of 1943. Of the 36 CRDA 60T torpedo boats, 16 were lost in action during the war. Many surviving units continued serving with the Italian Navy post-war and as well into the Cold War, thanks to modernization programs. A handful of the surviving units were also handed over to the French and Soviet navies respectively under the armistice treaty conditions. The last of the highly modernized CRDA torpedo boats was decommissioned as of 1979, marking the end of the 37-year service career. In War Thunder, the CRDA 60 of the Italian motorboats will be represented by several units. One of those is the MS-151a, a vessel of the first production series of the class. Together with many other unique Italian vessels of the Mosquito fleet, the MS-15 will form the backbone of the early ranks in the brand new Italian Navy tree coming to War Thunder with the upcoming update. Offering a balanced combination of good seaworthiness and decent firepower, the MS-151a will be a perfect choice for captains ready to get their feet wet with the upcoming Italian Navy. The MS-151a features a reasonable top speed of 33 knots or 61 kph thanks to the power provided by three 1,150 horsepower petrol engines, generating a combined output power of 3,450 horsepower. Although it won't win any races when pitted against some of its contenders in the early ranks, the MS-151a instead promises its captain's excellent agility, which, when combined with the vessel's relatively small silhouette, makes for quite the difficult target to hit at times. Fun fact: the CRDA 60T torpedo boat's most famous exploit is the lethal damage of the British light cruiser HMS Manchester in August 1942, making it the largest surface vessel destroyed by a torpedo boat in World War II, as we have already read. Thank you for mentioning that twice, Gaijin. Speaking of hitting targets, the MS-15 is equipped with a pair of single Beretta 20mm mounts on either end of the ship's hull. Alas, its shells are generally weaker compared to other nations' 20 and has only 12 round clips or mags. Is it? In this case, would it be clips or would it be magazines? There is a difference. Probably magazines, not clips. If I'm wrong, let me know, but I think it's magazines. That should be magazines. Nevertheless, these will form the vessel's primary weapons in dealing with other vessels as well as any low-flying aircraft. Lastly, but certainly not least, the MS-15 also has access to two 533 torpedo launchers mounted on the vessel's bow, similar to the German S-boats. Torpedoes are definitely this boat's ace in the hole, able to hit even larger targets, ideally between 3 and 12 kilometer distance, depending on the modification researched. However, as with many vessels of the early War Thunder naval ranks, the MS-15 only has a small crew complement consisting of just 19. As a result, the vessel is relatively fragile and cannot survive sustained fire from opponents in a heated gunfight, giving the use of the mobility paramount importance. So yeah, MS-15, huh? Well, I honestly don't know much about the Italian Navy. But like I said, I know it's something a lot of people have been waiting to see. Let me go back and... oh well. I was hoping to see some of the gun to see if it was a magazine or a clip, but I'm pretty sure it's a magazine. Anyway, like I said, I know a lot of people have been waiting to see this come into the game. I'm interested to see what Italian Navy has to offer. Of course, you know I'm mostly a pilot though, so with this Italian Navy coming, this may also I'm not saying it's coming or not, but if I had to predict, this would be an excellent time for the F-104 Starfighter S for Italy to also come. I know that's not what this devlog is about, but that's just, that's going to be my prediction. I'm predicting the 104 this update. But like I said, can't wait to see what the Italian Navy has to offer. And of course, if you guys did like this video, don't forget to leave a like on the video. I cannot speak today. Golly. If you guys also have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Don't forget to also leave a comment in the description. AK, settle down. Don't forget to leave a comment if you guys want to see more of this or have anything to say on this, including my inability to speak this morning. And last but not least, the link to Discord is in the description below. And as always, I hope you guys have enjoyed.